Hi there, and welcome to Kerry's Designs. Today I want to talk about the planners that I'm using and the journals I'm using. So first we're going to talk about the weeks. I'm still using the Hobonichi weeks. It is my brain, and I am using a speckled fawn B6. I think it's naked and it's got a rustic wrap on it, I think. It also has the interior pockets that I love, and I've just moved it, or I've just changed it so that I'm just using just the weeks in it at this moment in time. I just took a notebook out of it, and I kind of like it because it is not as chunky as what I had before. So, because I was finding that the chunkiness was getting on my nerves a little bit, and I started obsessing about it, and that's not what I need to do. So I am using it. This is for the month of April, and here's my April spread. It's no big deal spread. Yeah, and filming a video today. I kind of make stuff up as I go, but I'm really enjoying it, and I'm still using this, and I'm still doing it the way from the very beginning. I'm still doing it the same way. So, and this is the way I used it last year too. I kind of left it for a while because I got kind of bored of it, but I think I'm just going to keep it to this. I did add these monthly, weekly, and my lists these are from the Planner Society, and I kind of like them up there, so we'll see how that goes. Here is my weekly, and here is my daily journal that I put in here, and this is, I can't say enough about this. I mean, it's like if I could have just one planner in life, I would take this one because it has so many different things that you can put in it, and you can track, and you can even use this for tracking if you want. So it's got a lot of stuff in it, and it's got a lot of things that you can do. It's got 72 pages back here of things, so that's why I really like this. And I've been using, this month I'm using the flares, the Papermate Flare markers in this. I was using a lot of my fountain pens, but now I'm back to flares. And it's okay to change it up every once in a while. Here is my Daphne's Diary, and it also is a like memory jogger, and this is kind of like for my project life. When I get back into it, I always look back at my project life, or excuse me, I always look back at my calendars and my journals when I'm doing project life, because I am 2 years behind. I hope to get caught up with me being retired, but you would think I would have time. I don't think so. But I am using this Daphne's Diary this year just for like memory jogging and stuff, and it's fun. I love this, and I've shown this before in different things. So like this week I forgot to put anything in. This was the week that I was scrapbooking, so I need to add some pictures in there, and I know I need to do that. So this is just things that I'd gotten, like April the draft is still pregnant, you know, this, and then I had gotten this Daphne's Diary to read. This week went to this little store in one of the malls. I had gotten some coffee from my son, and I don't know where I stopped off last time. Let's see here. I think this is actually where I stopped off. Yeah, so this was my scrapbooking week that I went away. And then this was St. Patty's Day week, and this next week, not a lot happened. My mom and I did go to a Amish shop and hop, and we ate this Country Fabrics. They have some really cute stuff in there, but they had every day they were doing meals by donation, and it was Amish food, and you got to serve yourself, and you could have as much as you wanted. And let me tell you, that food was good. If you didn't get full there, it was your fault. And it was just really good. And then we went to Planktown Market, which I actually shop at a lot, and get my cheese and meats, and they've got a lot of bulk items there. We also went to the hardware store where I bought some essential oils, and I also bought my ball jar, and actually this is one that will fit in your cup holder in your in your car. I did get some of these for everybody for Easter, but they're not this size. They're a little whiter, which I'm okay with. And I did find some cute little tops for them, but I've been drinking water out of this like crazy. So it's just great for summertime. So I got that. I did not journal this week, and I haven't journaled from last week. Just different little stickers and such. And then you go over to here. I don't use these pages, which I probably need to find a thing to use these. This is this week. Not a lot happening. I've been sick, so I haven't wanted to do a lot. Oh no, sorry, that was last week. I didn't journal. I gotta remember to journal more. This is my Hobonichi paper writing pad, writing something. And I just have it clipped to the page that I'm currently working on because it is bulky, and I sometimes do tend to write off the page, or not write off the page, but the stickers that I have in here will sometimes get me. This is this week, and these are the colors that I got, the New Flare pencils or the New Flare markers that I got, and I just decorated that. My husband and I went to Cracker Barrel yesterday for breakfast, which we love doing. And this is just different things here. So I've already got it decorated for this week, and I've almost got it all decorated for next week, which is Easter. So that's as far as I've gone. And then I will see, these pages are just fantastic. Not a page is like the same. So that's just a wedding invitation I've got next week. And I am just loving this. And it is getting a little chunky though. But it is, I love this one. I can't wait to see what they're going to do for next year. I also finished my volume 2 of my, like, I would say my morning pages. My morning pages. And this is a speckled fawn. Yay, I got it right. Speckled fawn. And this is the personal size. Yeah, it's the personal size. And I just have, right now, I just have 2 of my, the last 2 of my journals in here. This one is the one that well, I didn't make this one. I just put new paper on it, covered it with packing tape, and it just has, you know, in the morning I just write. Whatever comes to mind is what I write. So I love this one. And this one, I think, I don't remember what this one is. I'll put the link below, but I think it's like, I don't remember. So then I have, and I was going to put my third journal in here just to keep it in here so I could keep them all together so I could look back for inspiration too. But my third one actually is in Mr. Darcy, and this is one that I got secondhand. Actually, all these things, though, are from me. So I did put a unicorn, it's a unicorn Pegasus on it, and I did have, I made these little baubles right here, and then this is from a couple years ago at the flea market. This guy had bags of just broken jewelry. So I bought one of the bags, and it was like 10 bucks, but it was a big bag. It must have been like 3 pounds of like broken jewelry, and this was one of the pieces in it. So I thought that would be perfect hanging off of this. This is my third volume, and this actually is a work of love. This is, I mean, this sucker is, can you see how thick that is? It is so thick right now. Let me take it out. So this is very, very thick. I made this one, and I made it with Tomy River paper, tracing paper, and onion skin paper. And like I said, I did it kind of assembly line, and first I like painted or sprayed all the pages, and then I went and I put die cuts on it. And I just did it as I saw fit. And then after I got all the die cuts put on it, I went and I washi it. So I try to find washi tape. I mean, I have like 300 rolls, I swear, of washi tape. So it's really easy to find washi that match kind of like the theme. these were calendar pages, and I just put washi tape on the back of them. I don't know if I'm going to keep them like that or decorate them again, but I like the way these came out. I also stamped on some of the pages that didn't have anything on them, and I really like the way it came out, and I like how it looks. Again, I used some stamps, more stamps. I had fun stamping. Like one day, all I did was stamp. You know, I got all my stamps out that I wanted to use. I looked through my stamps, and I have so many stamps, I need to use them. And it was just fun to do, just to go and do it. And like this page is a mess up page, but it worked out perfect for my mermaid stuff because it looks mermaidy, you know. And this, the coffees, and I love how the coffee came out, how this is a stencil, and then I had coffee stencils as well, and I put coffee stencils and splashes, and then I had old coffee stickers and just put them on there. And on the back here I had a coffee stamp from a long time ago, and it just came out so nice. Some of these I did put in. I put this one in. Here's another stamp. Some of them go this way, some of them go, you know, that way, and I can color them, or I can even journal, because I thought about journaling on the pages that I can journal on. These were these are tape transfers, and this one didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it to come out because I rubbed too hard on it, but it's still, I like the effect of it, so it came out really cool, and it matches the colors really well. So I did that. This one I didn't really put too much on because I like the tree itself. And this one came out fantastic. So I just went to town, and if I made a mistake, you know what? I made a mistake. Who cares? So it's my journal, and chances are I'm probably the only one that will ever see this. My kids are not nosy. My husband is not nosy, and they won't look through this stuff. So, you know, I'm going to enjoy it. And this just, it goes, after I go back and I look at it, and I forgot about all this washi tape. I mean, I had the washi tape in one spot, but I forgot. And like, these are two different things, and I just joined them all together. And it was just, you know, don't be afraid to do, because I like messes. You know, it's one big beautiful mess in here, and I love it. It's just, it is, I don't know what to say more about it. It's just really cool. And I don't think there's like not one page in here I don't really like. I was like, sometimes I was like, oh yeah, I don't like that page. And then I added a element to it, and I'm like, no, I really like it now. Like this one I forgot to add anything to. I might add something else to this one, but I don't know. Like this one I'm not so sure about. But it's just fun, and I started writing on it. I did start, I decorated the inside of this, and I got, this is a sticker, and I decorated this, and I noticed that it went through some of the pages, but that was okay. I did start off using my fountain pen, and then I was like, let's try something different. So since I got new flares, I was like, I'm going to use flare pencil or flare markers. And so I am loving the flare markers. And see, here's today's entry. And it's just fun to do. And if I forget a day, oh well, it's not dated. I don't care. Sometimes I write it twice a day. The only thing is it got so big is it overhangs this a little bit. But you know what? It's going to take me a while to fill this sucker up. I mean, my God. So, and I've got enough pages that I had to take out of this book to do another book. So I'll probably do another book. But this, I love this. So there's that. As you can tell, I really like that. And the other thing I keep in this one, this little Darcy, is just like stickers and pages I've done and made like a little art. So I've got to continue to do that. And I'm enjoying that a lot. The next thing, and this is not an everyday thing. This is not, maybe not even a weekly thing. It's maybe I'm going to do it here and there. This is, or this, it was, well, it is my Reset Girl Lister's Got a List. And I had this spiral bound, but because I messed up on the spiral bound, and so the back part kept coming off. And then the pages, when I punched the pages out, not all the pages, it was too close to the edge, so I had some holes, and so some of the pages would come out. I'm like, oh, what else can I do? So what I had done is I had re-washied every single page again. So some of these have 2 pieces of washi on them, some of them have 1 piece of washi on them. And this, I was like, how am I going to, because I just taken the spiral out, so I just had this cover and the back cover, and then I had the inside. And I'm like, how am I going to bind this together? I don't like the way it looks spiral bound for me. I mean, I did, but the way I had done it, I didn't like it. So I was thinking about it at night. What do I have? What do I have? What do I have? And what can I do to do this? And I thought, I don't really want to put holes in it. But I thought, well, let me think about it. So I had went down my basement, because I have lots of stuff down my basement, and I kind of went shopping. And I brought up a bigger binder, like a regular 8.5 by 11 binder. Well, this is not 8.5 by 11, it's like 9 something. And I thought, okay, that's too big. So, because I thought I could take off this part, the spindle part, and just put it in a book somehow with these as the covers. And then I thought, no, that's not going to work either. So what I had done is I was looking through my craft room, shopping what I had, and I have these. These are the Martha Stewart ones. I got these several years ago. I have 2 of every color. I have 2 of these, or 2 of the teal, 2 of the brown, and 2 of the red. And I thought, well, let's just take one of the brown, and I can always cut it up here. And then I noticed it was on the side, and I'm like, oh, that's not gonna work. I need the spindle in the middle. That way I can, fan it out a little bit. Because I was gonna take this all apart. And I thought, no, that's gonna be too much work. And I thought, well, after I put, because I wanted to see what these look like in here, and after I put them in, you can see how much further they went over the side of this. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take the cover, and I'm just going to put it on here. And so this is a cover. This is the cover on the binder. So it's a binder cover on a binder cover, basically. But it makes it longer, and I love this. I mean, it looks like it's part of it because it's like almost the same sizes. And I think it's quite straight. I did, however, attach the binder covers with this. And this is Sukwang. And I've had this tape forever. I don't know where I got it, but oh my gosh, did it work. All I did was, I did these pages, did these pages inside here, so it would look like it was more cohesive. Looked like it went together a little bit. So I went ahead and put the same paper on these. And again, you can see the 2, there's the inside binder, here's the outside binder, which I need to trim this one off a little bit more. I do know that. But I used this tape for this paper in here, and it really, really worked really well. I did have to cut and nip diagonally on the front, or on the top and bottom of this, so that it doesn't catch right here. So it comes really nicely. And then I put all of my listers, got a lists here, so I could see it. And now, since I have them in a binder, I might make little tabs for each month and put the list in front of the tab so you can see what it is. But I think it came out really nice. I'm impressed. I'm very, very impressed. And I'm so happy that I did, I shopped. I shopped my own stash, and I did that. And so I was pretty excited about that because I wanted to leave this cover. I love this cover. So I haven't started my April yet, but I did finish my March on my Lister's Got a List. And how I do mine is I try to start with, you know, a front page. This one had, I think April has 31 pages, or 30 days. So on this one, I just did Enjoy Life. And then on the back of April, I did another one that's so you don't have to worry about it. So it comes out even. And I really like that. And so I don't number these by the days because I don't, it's irrelevant to me what day it is. I just like to sit there and I like to do these. So I thought this came out really, really nice. So that's all I've got right now. Let me go back over a little review. So this I do anytime I want. There's no set time I do this. My journal, I try to do it every morning when the kids go off to school and I have some quiet time. I try to do that every morning. If not, I don't. My Daphne's Diary, I do it every night. And my weeks, I do it every day. Because I look at the day, I look at the month, and then I journal every night. So that is my quick review of all the journals and the planners that I am using for the month of April. And I will talk to you guys later. I hope you find this interesting, and let me know your comments. And give me a thumbs up, too. Thanks. Talk to you guys later. Bye.